Raise your hand if you use the internet. All right. What do all of these social media metrics have in common? Based on the title of the video, you probably guessed it. Control. All of these icons represent a feedback system carefully crafted to manipulate you. But what are they controlling? Well, let's dust off the bookshelf and find out.
Okay, this is tough.
This is me, Matthew Monet. I'm a college engineering student studying at the University of Cincinnati.
This is me, Hassan Sayed. I'm a college engineering student studying at the University of Cincinnati.
Now back to the book. We're looking for the non-renewable resource section. What are we looking for here? See, it's at the very bottom. Time. Your time is the most valuable currency on the internet. Every like, share, notification is all a digital signal designed to keep the remote pointed at their screen, effectively renting your precious attention.
It's a big place that can stretch from the casuals who pop in for memes and mild weather updates, all the way to the chronically online, folks who treat Twitter threads like academic journals and Reddit like religion.
There's a rule about the internet where 1% produce the content, 9% either comment or interact, and the other 90% of people watch or consume the media being provided.
If you're anything like me, you hop on YouTube, click a Mr. Beast video for the algorithm, and suddenly you're multitasking. The video's playing in the corner while you dive into the comments, like some sort of digital archaeologist looking for the funniest take. All these takes on videos are coming from that viewer's emotional connection to the videos. But what are we even looking for when reading these comments? I'm talking about the 90%. So there's 9 in 10 chance I'm talking to you. Dropping a comment on YouTube isn't just sharing an opinion. It's basically stepping out of the digital stage. And when that comment starts racking up likes, social validation kicks in. Suddenly it's, edit, wow, thanks for the likes, guys. Didn't expect this to blow up. Like they just gave a TED Talk under a mukbang video.
In short, YouTube builds community. Oftentimes, we use these takes from completely random people to validate our own opinions and comment accordingly. On the other hand, if we want to take information and compare with others in a critical and self-reflecting manner, then we need to transition from the YouTube's like system and move towards a system commonly seen with online bookstores, the star system.
Let's take a look at Mike Tyson's book, Undisputed Truth, on Amazon Reviews. Here's what one person had to say about it.
Huntley MC titles it, Tyson writes like he boxed. He doesn't hold back any punches, and gave it 4 stars. He starts off by saying, Mike Tyson does not hold back any punches in his autobiography, Undisputed Truth. As with any autobiography, it is questionable of how much is truth and how much is posturing to make the author sound better. He follows up later at the bottom by saying, overall, this was an interesting read. I would recommend it to fans of boxing, pop culture, or tragedies. I remember as a kid, jokes were often made about the intelligence of Tyson, but I think that this book shows that there is more to Tyson than many people think. He was a student of boxing and also many other things. D'Amato had him in a mindset for each match that Tyson carried throughout his career that gave the wrong impression to fight fans. Now, this is only what one person had to say. If you're going to take these comments into your ideology, it's important not to be too emotional, like the 5-star Glazer. Like M from Chicago who writes, amazing life story, can't put this book down. Love you, Mike Tyson. Exclamation, exclamation, exclamation point.
I'm the best ever.
Or Coriel who writes, best book ever I've read in a really long time, exclamation point.
There's no one can stop me.
Or Amazon customer who writes, well written, it's good.
I'm Alexander.
These are all very emotional takes. Now let's look at some of the very rational takes, the 1 stars. David writes, 1 star. The comedians were making jokes about you because in the 80s that is what you were.
Mike, what's your feeling about the criticism?
Kids that never fought in their damn life.
1 star from Stephen Klein. I didn't like it at all. It was absolutely tasteless.
Mike, an idiot.
And now let's look at a more reasonable and balanced take that builds off of someone's experience. And there's a 3-star review from Brian B writing, 2 of my kids are about Mike's age and they idolize the guy. I had no problems with this. Every generation when they're young feels invincible, thinking the party's never going to end. The rules of their parents don't apply to them and they're going to rewrite the rules. He follows up with, true to form in this book, every character flaw, inappropriate behavior, and poor judgment has an excuse. Tyson is the ultimate victim, a courageous great warrior that life keeps serving lemons, and he keeps making lemonade the only way he knows how. And he summarizes finally with, although there is a nice amount of embellishing of Tyson in the book, if you're a fan and want to read about his true to the streets exploits, you'll enjoy the book. I'm from a different generation and had a hard time reading and finishing this book.
Mike, well, it has ups and down points on the situation.
So how does the star system and like system function differently? Well, let's take a look. The like system has the emotional range of a light switch. It's either, yeah, I love this, or this should be erased from existence. And if you're somewhere in the middle ground, congratulations, you have nothing to say. No nuance, no mixed feelings, just vibes. The star system, on the other hand, actually understands human emotion. 5 stars is, I'm telling everyone, and 1 star is, I want a refund and an apology. 3 stars, the most honest rating on the internet, is just some good moments, some questionable choices. And that's why stars feel more real. They let you admit to something that wasn't amazing or terrible, it was just aggressively fine. The like system is basically TikTok brain in bun form. Blink once and you've already liked something you don't even remember watching, purely off vibes. It's the Michael Bay movie reaction. Big explosion, instant applause, no time to ask if the plot even made sense. The star system though is more like Judge Judy with a clipboard. It makes you stop and ask, did I really enjoy watching this, or was I just emotionally manipulated by good music and lighting? You can't impulse react your way to a 3-star rating. You have to think, reflect, and maybe even rewatch. And that's why likes crown whatever's loudest, fastest, while stars try, and sometimes fail, to turn us into rational adults. Now let's take a look at hype versus honest feedback. The like system tends to create echo chambers where content is either overhyped or buried, since there's no way to distinguish between mild approval and strong enthusiasm. It's all just a like. The star system, however, allows for more of a balanced perspective, where middle ground ratings like 3-star reviews can reflect mixed or more nuanced opinions.
Time has come to take this duel to the next level.
Next level?
This duel's now a shadow game.
Eric?
Ha! The shadows hunger for your mind and your soul.
The internet creates a kind of shadow version of ourselves, a place where it's easy to imagine being great at something without ever actually trying. Take playing the piano for example. You watch a few videos, maybe even read about music theory, and suddenly you're in your mind, you're a piano prodigy. But the moment you sit down at a real keyboard, reality hits. It's hard, and being great takes time. The internet amplifies this effect. It's a space where people confidently project expertise without experience, a phenomenon closely tied to the Dunning-Kruger effect. The idea that the less we know, the more we overestimate our abilities. It's easier to believe you're an expert from behind a screen than to put in the work and realize how much there is to learn.
Let's be real for a second. Are you scrolling through comments like it's jury duty?
Funny. Yes. Okay. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. That's a bell.
Are we here to evaluate evidence?
Okay, you've got questions.
Or just clap when someone agrees with us?
The reality is, the internet conditions us to seek out content with the most attention, meaning views, likes, and shares, and that all become a shortcut for credibility. It shapes our expectations, creating a default state where we rely on these signals instead for questioning the information itself. For most of us, this becomes second nature. We develop habits and cues that guide our judgment, and for 9 out of 10 people, critical thinking takes a back seat as we instinctively trust whatever seems the most popular. If you adopt an ideology without experiencing yourself, then the viewpoint is not authentic. Adopting an ideology from experience instead of what you are told or hear for validation or to fit in a certain social group is very important. This is where the 3-star realist mindset comes in. Being a 3-star realist means embracing the idea that most things aren't purely good or bad. They have strengths and flaws in a world driven by likes and extremes. A 3-star realist mindset values seeing things as they are, not as hype or hate dictates.
So go out there, break the inertia of the internet, explore the world, decide for yourself. Because at the end of the day, the only person you have to live with 24/7 is you. So be like Mike Tyson. Step into the ring of life and take the hits, knowing that everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Be the 3-star realist, not buying into the hype or the hate, but seeing things with a clear view. So join me and little TJ and put on those cardiac glasses. And most importantly, immerse yourself in experience, because confidence doesn't come from sitting on the sidelines.
Akeem Olajuwon used to say this to me all the time. Can it bring me some water? No.
It comes from stepping in, throwing your own punches, and proving to yourself that you can take on the world. Forget to hit that subscribe button and help us go gold.